Hey everybody, what's going on? Barrow here, back inside of Borderlands, the pre-sequel, to give you all another legendary weapon guide. And this one's going to be going over the Maggie, a Jacob's pistol returning from Borderlands 2 and is also known as a masher pistol. With the right build, this thing can be absolutely devastating and one of the best pistols in the game. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So, starting off, this is a Jacob's pistol, which means that you can fire this gun as fast as you can pull the trigger, up to 13 times per second, which is an absolutely ridiculous amount. So you're going to be going through ammo a lot with this weapon. In addition, it does pretty considerable damage, however, you cannot get any kind of element on it, so you will need to focus on as many non-elemental builds as you can. Now, before we jump into the actual gameplay of it, let's go ahead and take a look at the prefixes that you can get for this. For our first prefix, we have Bowie, which is going to add a 50% melee damage and kind of take a small hit to the rate of fire. Next up, we're going to have the Trick Shot Maggie, which will increase its rate of fire and in addition allow you to ricochet bullets off of surfaces. After that one, you've got Dastardly, which is the raw damage increase. If you want to get the most damage out of a single shot outside of going into double, that's what you want. Next, we have Straight Maggie. Straight Shot is going to basically increase your accuracy. However, even at long ranges, that accuracy is barely noticeable. After that, you have Loaded Maggie, which I honestly prefer out of all of them, which will give you an additional few shots in the magazine, and it may be even more depending on how many mag size increases you have. Overall, I prefer the Loaded out of all of them. Next up, we have the Twofer Maggie. Now, one thing to remember about the Twofer Maggie is that it is not exactly double the damage, unlike most pistols, and your accuracy long range is going to suffer greatly. As much as I like extra damage, DPS wise, I wouldn't really go for this item in particular. And then finally, we have Gunstock, which is going to dramatically reduce your recoil and as a result increase your accuracy at long ranges. If you plan on using this pistol long range, definitely recommend picking up the Gunstock over the Loaded prefix. The accuracy, however, you can give a bit of a miss no matter what range you plan on using this pistol on. There are a lot of different prefixes here, but mostly you want to either focus on Gunstock, Loaded, or if you want to get the true damage, maybe even Twofer. So now let's go ahead and go over the pistol itself. Now, the Maggie is an absolute beast when trying to take out infantry. As you can see here, you only need to snap the target and put a few shots into them before they're already dead. This makes it one of the best pistols in the game for mobbing due to the fact that there's a very low downtime from target to target. And with its fast reload, you're not going to have to worry too much about not being able to shoot at an enemy at any given time. Now, one thing to note about the Maggie is that it is a Jacob's pistol, which means that it will have increased critical hit damage. Even though I'm not really doing any crit damage here, I'm just going for body shots most of the time. If you do hit a critical, this thing will do more damage than any typical pistol, as Jacobs do have higher critical damage. And if you're playing as Nisha, that means that your body shots will do more damage. Now, for as far as which character to recommend the Maggie for, pretty much every character will be able to get the use out of this Maggie. There are other pistols out there that do more damage per shot, like the Fragnum. However, due to the fact that the projectiles take so long to actually get to the enemy, you could have already killed them twice over with the Maggie before you can even do anything with a Fragnum or other pistols. So I definitely recommend picking this up if you can manage to find it in the grinder or the vendor. Now, unfortunately, that is the main downside to this pistol, is that unfortunately you are not able to farm it through normal means. So anyway, that is pretty much going to wrap up the overlook of the Maggie, how to get it, what it does, and all the different prefixes and effects of it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. Help let me know that you are enjoying this kind of content. Next video will be actually on time. Been messing around with an audio settings, but yeah. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one, everybody. Later.